The Life Journey to Yi.
Chapter 8. The E-Body. Who am I? I never thought about it before, or I never thought it would be a question. This is not a boring question. The positioning of I affects people's basic understanding of the world. If the positioning is not clear, confusion, bias, and worries will follow. Later, I know that there are many words to describe I, such as true me, false me, the greater self, ego, atman, ID, and so on. Therefore, a lot of our predecessors must have thought about the questions similar to who am I? What I am talking about comes from personal sensing. Don't link with too much religious or philosophical significance. I am not keen on religion or philosophy, and my understanding is only at the level of hearsay. My primary school time was at the end of the Cultural Revolution, after the campaign of sweeping away all the class of enemies and criticizing Confucius and Mencius. Religion was almost a synonym for pseudo-superstition. When we need to fill forms with personal information, the teachers requested us to fill in none in the column of belief. Otherwise, other students may treat you as a monster. As for philosophy, in high school and university, I used to borrow related books from the library, not for reading, but as behavioral art to show off my deepness. Students generally believed that philosophy was suitable for chatting, but could not earn any bread. This show-off behavior did not last long before I quitted visiting the library at all. I am grateful for the experience of growth. After I gained the ability of sensing, I can cognize the world independently. Why are people not aware that who am I is a question at all? Most people think there is already an answer. I am John, I am in Beijing. I am Tom, and I am Shanghainese. Are these the answers? Of course not. John or Tom is just a symbol of the physical body of this life. Physical body is the lodging body of the E-body. Is the physical body I? No. The physical body is just a carrier of I. I is a special form of energy that is bodied in and drives the physical body. This energy is called E-body. In other words, E-body is the origin of I. My friend's near-death experience is a short detachment of the E-body from the physical body. People who do not know the existence of E-body often have a fear of the detachment, which people regard as soul coming out or being haunted. Some people may say, "Isn't E-body soul? Why do you create the word of E-body?" I am not interested in creating new words, and I do not have to create a new word if they are the same. Actually, they are not. Soul is a vague cognition that is misinterpreted because people do not know about E-body. In order to avoid misinterpretation, sometimes I also use the word soul. Please do not complain about my explaining repeatedly like writing a textbook. I do this in order to reduce misinterpretation. In our lives, I consists of two parts. One part is the physical body which is formed the moment when the sperm binds to the egg. The other part is the E-body which intervenes when the fertilized egg starts to develop. When a baby comes to this world, the physical body of I is created, and the E-body is sealed in this boding body. The E-body falls into slumber, and all sentient beings lose I ever since. Sensing is the independent cognition of I. With the enhancement of the sensing ability, I experienced transformational changes, which I enjoyed and feared. What I enjoyed was that I gradually sorted out the question of who am I. What I feared was that the world I sensed was not quite the same as the world I knew from childhood to adulthood.